service day for the KingRanch. He thinks he's a star because of that video filmed of him driving the truck. It's got 180. How many views does it have?
188, I think.
188 or 189, 189,000 or something. Gonna meet up with somebody about the four-wheeler today, so we'll see how that goes. It's a clean four-wheeler. Like that at all. Yeah, push it tough. The 1000 EFI. 250 miles on it. Got all the bells and whistles, the gun rack, the bumpers, the winch, nice wheels, nice tires. Tires don't even worn out at all. How's it going under there?
It took me forever to find a wrench that could work.
Really?
I had to use the crescent wrench because I couldn't find the right size.
Is it like a 15 mil?
No, it's not fit. It's like 17's too big, 15's too small, but I couldn't find anything 16.
What is up, loud and proud crowd? Hope everybody's doing absolutely awesome. Yes, we did just sell the ATV, and it's a bittersweet. It's sweet in the sense of, okay, we finally sold it. Now Dad's got some money to put towards the trucks. I actually just put on my Snapchat this morning. I was like, hey, if the four-wheeler doesn't sell here sometime soon, how would you guys like to do like a giveaway? And basically how that works is you guys will get merch to get entered in. Every $10 spent is a drawing, whatever. And you guys could possibly win the ATV. So we could just give it away that way versus trying to find, you know, keep messing with tire kickers, not selling the thing. But, you know, of course I post that and that same morning it sells. So all good still. We'll do some giveaway stuff, some more cool giveaway stuff down the road. But we're actually servicing the KingRanch again. It is due for another service. Getting the oil change done on it. How's the oil change going?
I'm trying not to get splattered with this pressure.
Yeah, Powerstrokes, at least 2011's up that I know of. The oil drain plug sucks the way they have it on there. It would be nice if they came with those aftermarket valves right from the factory. That would definitely make it a lot easier. I don't know why they don't do that yet. Do you know that? Do you know why?
No, but I have that aftermarket valve in the truck there, or maybe it's sitting there.
Where's it at? In the passenger side, or?
So.
Cool, let's show you these. So part. Yeah, I found it. It's just called the Easy Oil Drain Valve. The Easy Oil Drain Valve, and basically, it's supposed to do exactly what it's called.
Check that out.
Is that what I told you to do?
Well, yeah, but I'm taking credit. It's kind of it's a combination of both of our ideas.
We have good ideas, okay? That's how we're going to succeed at what we do.
Look at that. Look how easy that is. Now, hopefully there's enough room in this oil.
I was going to say. No, I've done it in that pan before. And, I mean, half the oil was on the ground, so I don't know if it actually would have worked, but I'd imagined it would have worked. Here's this valve, and basically what this is you thread this into the, you know, obviously where your oil drain plug goes, and then there's just this little lever, and when you're ready to drain your oil, you just pop that lever up and it just drains. Ford has it set up on the Trixie where it just shoots stinking oil all over the place with all that pressure. So unless you have one of these, or you make your own little fancy funnel / back wall so that the oil pressure can spray all over your entire shop floor, it's messy unless you have something like this to help you out.
This is what. This is the clean version.
Yeah.
But this is what I did. Just took an old oil can and then just undid the bolt and tilted it so it shot in there, and then it just ran down into the pan, so it actually worked well.
Otherwise,
this is the only mess we have to clean up.
Yeah, otherwise we would have oil over to the garage door from here. It sprayed, like when I did it, it sprayed awful. Guys are like, oh, stop being a wussy, that's how oil's always is changing oil. I'm like, I've never had that happen. All these trucks have it directly under the pan, you know, but you know, every truck's different, I guess.
So the four-wheeler, and this is the only the second time I've opened the hood since we had the old
delete done.
Yeah, so I'm reminded of how much space there is now.
You can see.
Look at that. See what that is?
Oh yeah, you can see a turbo now.
It's a turbo back in there.
Oh wow, this thing actually has a turbo. Some people think we're blowing smoke about ever doing horsepower mods. Is that the case?
Well, we hope to be blowing smoke by doing horsepower mods. But no, it's been an exciting journey, but a frustrating journey just because we're trying to do it wise. So yeah. We're excited. It's around the corner. We got some cash in my pocket now from ATV. So, but you know, I talked to a couple guys on a variety of different parts and stuff, and not just parts, but getting the bed on the nasty red here behind us. And then once we get the bed on there, just doing that makes it a usable truck, you know, to where we can do what we want with it. But then I got some big plans for that guy. So I don't know if it's going to quite equate to this machine right here, but we're going to try to get some horsepower mods back in there.
He said, take a guess. My guess, this truck from the factory says it's pushing 400, right? Well, we did the deletes, we did the intake, we got the straight pipe. It's got a 175 horse tuner on it. My guess is the thing's around 600 horse, give or take, right now the way it sits with all that done. Now, obviously, some guys are going to argue it's way easier and way cheaper to get horsepower out of one of these trucks than it is 12 valve or something like that because those engines are so small. It takes so many parts to get that horsepower there. But just deleting it and stuff like that, and remanufactured turbo and stuff, you know, of that nature. I mean, how much are you actually going to be in comparably?
You're saying like how much I spent on the delete and stuff?
Delete.
So when you talk about
all that stuff.
Basically between the air intake, right? I mean, just as it sits right now with the air intake and the delete, we're looking at probably just over $3,000.
Okay.
So $3,000, like in just like in that thing.
Just the horsepower parts, obviously. Not
yeah, I
the
mean,
wheels,
you can
tires,
get some.
flat deck.
You can get some injectors. I mean, those range depending on what brand you're looking at, but.
Reveal coming soon.
Yep. You can get those for a decent price. You can get compound turbos and air intake and that kind of stuff. I think we can get this thing up to 600 horse for probably around the average cost of about.
Probably less than $4,000.
It's debatable because I mean, there's
Depends
a lot
on
of
how
people.
you do it.
Yeah, there's 1,000 ways to do it, and you can use all kinds of different parts. And so that's where I think, as a reference point, everybody has different ideas, which is great, but that's how they come up with their costs. But not including labor and that kind of stuff, I think just parts, we should be able to get 600 horse for probably around $4,500, I'm guessing. That's just throwing out a number, but.
Yeah, I would say that's probably.
So that's not like a Bible number, but it's a number.
If this particular company we have not talked about yet works with us, we've been on their website so many times, we've looked at their parts, like, it's a company we'd be excited to work with.
Well, I think the idea in trying to find a company that we can call a company that you know, it's our go-to, so to speak, is just because we have a variety of trucks, and we have a variety of different dreams and goals in terms of not just these trucks but other trucks. But you know, there's a lot of different places who have a lot of great parts, but if we can try to keep it centralized and have a relationship with somebody, it's just overall easier. I think that's the good thing, that we can get good service, good parts, good price, and kind of go from there.
Not just going to help us out, it's going to help you out too.
Yeah, and we heard about them because we were referred there, and that's most of my businesses run, is when you get referrals, you have a level of trust, and that's why we approach these guys, and they like what we do. Just letting that drain. It should be about ready to take off the filter.
The filter's easy to get to.
Yes.
That is nice about this truck.
That is very nice.
It's still upside down.
But I will say, I haven't changed the oil in this truck yet, ever.
I have.
You have. I
It was a
haven't.
terrible experience.
But with a lift, it makes it easier. I can actually roll underneath there instead of just shimmy back, you know. But
Yeah, I hate doing that. Like this truck, I mean, it's not a car, obviously, but it's still not as nice as like this or this.
we've never done that on this truck yet. That's nasty red.
Oh, that's right. We've never even changed the oil.
But because we've only put like 4 miles on it since we had it, I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do all that.
I mean, yeah, this thing hasn't even really ran. Now that is principle, though. If you get a new vehicle, new used vehicle, go right away.
Yeah, if you don't
Service
know
it
the
if you're
history,
gonna drive it.
it's worth the money to start fresh and get where you're at.
Just fun conversation time in the shop, getting Dad's thoughts on some things. Thias just wanted to do a little bit of shooting. I had somebody ask yesterday, "Do you guys do any shooting? Do you guys do you guys do any shooting? Are you guys even into firearms? You guys should really get into that. That'd be cool. I'm like, you have no idea. With the IC went out and took his first shot ever at a clay pigeon. Flies up in the air, just smoked it to dust. First shot ever. We got some sharpshooters. We some sharpshooters, aren't we? Isn't that right?
We've got a couple different addictions and
Trucks and
or
firearms.
Maybe sometimes not shooting, but buying guns is.
Right? Okay, so this is a very touchy topic. You guys, oil is a very controversial.
Well, there's legitimate opinion.
Right now, you're putting Mobile One in your truck.
Yeah, and there's no stickers or anything that says Ford on it.
Yeah, that's a concern.
Should I be locked up?
Maybe.
I feel bad right now.
No, I was like, dude, we should joke around and be like, oh, what are you putting in your truck? Oh, you know, whatever's sitting around the shop that's left over from previous.
Seriously. Well, we had a Honda minivan one time, and so we just used what's left from that. Not really.
No, we didn't really
do that. This might be the wrong way to approach this. It just depends what they have and what's on sale. But one thing I'm faithful with is I put synthetic, I put Lucas. I know some guys like to put Ford oil in Ford things, and I get that, I totally do. But I just usually, half the time, like I went to the local Napa, they didn't have any synthetic except one of these in the Rotella. And which is good stuff. I use that all the time. Sometimes use the, I mean, you look over here for tractor dozer stuff. I have Mobile One here. I have the Rotella there. But I am consistent with synthetic and using Lucas products. I can't vouch for that.
Currently, he's going to be running Mobile One in the truck. I ran Napa, all kinds of guys are like, Napa doesn't even make oil. I get that. They use somebody else's oil and they slap a Napa sticker on it. That's just how it works.
Private label, baby.
Yeah, that's called private labeling. Technically, I could have my own oil line and slap Loud and Proud oils on it, and it could be made by some other company. You know what I mean? That's just
I
how
used
it
to
works.
run the Royal Purple like in one of my motorcycles, but even just using synthetic is double the cost typically.
And I probably changed my oil out more than technically it's supposed to because I don't put the miles on it. Typically, a good rule of thumb is every 3,000 miles, every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Since I don't put 5,000 miles on my truck in a year, I just change it out like every 6 months.
Most diesel guys will say if you're using synthetic, you can go 5,000 to 10,000 miles.
But for me, like since I don't put those miles on, I just change out like every 6 months anyway. Typically, I don't have a truck for 6 months at a time, but if I did, that's what I would do. I don't think I've owned any vehicle for 6 months.
One oil change and then ready to sell.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer in if you have your mind set on a different vehicle, just get the vehicle. You know, like just buy what you want to drive. Pay for what you want to drive. If you don't want to be driving it, don't drive it. Buy what you want to drive. But that's not a good rule of thumb for everybody. It's not always the smartest thing to do financially. By the way, I did not do that.
Whatever.
So we might be doing some more hauling here.
I was thinking of a smart comment. Yeah, we got another load of hay, 20 bales to haul about an hour away. But the nice thing is we got good squishy ground since it's been raining all day.
January and 45 out the last few days.
So that'll make it a challenge, I'm sure, but challenges are good. That's what makes you stronger.
Yes.
And makes ruts. You should check out underneath there and see what that little valve looks like.
Is there oil everywhere? I can't get my merch dirty. It's got a little lever on it. You lift that lever and spin it over, and then your oil will shoot straight down, you know, out of that valve on the left there, versus spraying out all over your shop.
Right.
If we can find one of those on Amazon, you get it on Amazon?
I got it on Amazon, yeah.
I'll leave a link down there for you guys.
So I wanted it to tighten in a little bit different because I like things to be kind of lined up, and I got it as tight as I could, and that's where it sat.
Also, guys, I did not mention this yet in this video. However, the giveaway is still going on. Yesterday kind of upped the game a little bit for the giveaway, and what I'm going to be doing is it's going to go until January 30th, so Tuesday, January 30th, and basically what I'm going to throw in now is a GoPro. You guys, first person I draw has the option to choose between, because some people might not care for a GoPro and they just want a cool light bar or LED headlights or whatever. Basically, I'm going to do either the GoPro for the first person. They can choose between the GoPro and a Mic tuning product of their choice, and second person I choose can obviously still choose whatever Mic tuning product they want on me. But I am throwing in a GoPro now. That's what I use. That's what I started to film on for I think the first 6 or 7 months I filmed on a GoPro. But I didn't like the 5 audio, and the 5 was kind of muffled audio and stuff like that, so I'm going to give away a Hero 4 Silver. Obviously, a lot of you guys probably know about Street Speed 717. I think that's what he filmed on for the longest time, and his audio was always great. People complimented his audio and video all the time, and that was a Hero 4 Silver. So that's what I'm going to give away. Seems to be a little bit better option for daily vlogging types of applications and just outdoor activities and all that stuff. But to get started, I'm gonna do that and an accessories pack if you choose the GoPro. So get your merch. This stuff is, the gray hoodies are actually sold out. I do have some snapback hats. We're selling Loud and Proud belt buckles right now. Those are selling absolutely great. You guys are eating those up. And then also I'm doing the t-shirts and stuff right now. January 30th comes around, January 30th, all sales end. So if you guys want to get in on that, I'm gonna draw 2 winners. Link in description, or I will pin the top comment and leave a link in there as well. So thank you guys so much. You guys have been killing it with the sport and I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to get that merch.
Mobile One.
What kind of mod are we doing now?
Trying to figure out these freaking wipers. This is complicated stuff right here.
What's your wipers? Well, everybody, that is probably going to put a wrap on this video. But guys, like I said, don't forget to get in on the giveaway. I'm going to have the first winner have an option to win a new GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition or McTuning product of their choice. And the second winner will be able to choose any McTuning product of their choice on me. Guys, merch link in description, link down in the comments section. Definitely get in on that. We definitely want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to be a part of that as well. We sold the 4-wheeler, did a service on the truck, had a little chat with Dad in the shop. It was just a good vibe today. Just got some stuff done and just had a good time out here. So hopefully you guys all have an amazing weekend. You guys are all doing well. Should have some more video content for you guys tomorrow. We might be able to do some towing content, so that's gonna be good. Hopefully we can get some towing content in for you guys. And yeah, you guys always like that kind of stuff, so we're gonna definitely try to get that on video for you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you're new, join the team, join the family. Team Loud and Proud, that's where it's at. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.